So today we are going to learn about how to create and manage the tables. Table creating and managing. This is our topic today. How to we are going to create and manage it. Normally we have to store some value, some information in the form of the table. Means we want to keep the data in the form of the tabular representation. So for that purpose we need a table. And what is the table? Table is table is a has a number of rows and columns. So you can say that collections of the rows and columns are called table. Means whenever we are going to keep the information in the form of the row and column, that is called tabular format, tabular data, and this is called table. And whenever you are going to create the table, you have to decide the number of rows and number of columns. So number of rows means this vertical, the horizontal line. We are thinking about the horizontal means how many way you are going, how much you have to store the row y information means that this is look at this day period. This is the row number one. Actually, this timetable is written. This it is the row number one. This is the row number two. This is the row number three. This is the row number four. This is the row number five. This is the row number six. Row number seven. Row number eight. Row number nine. Then we are going to count it vertically. 1, 2, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, this is 9, and this is 10. So there are 10 columns and 9 rows. So how we will do this? For that we have first we have to create the table, and to create the table you can click on the table icon on the standard toolbar. On the standard toolbar, we are getting a table icon. This is the table icon. So on that you have to click, and whenever you click on the table icon, it will show our table dialog box. This is called insert table dialog box. Okay. Sometimes we can insert the table by selecting the rows and columns by this way, like this. It's a selecting here 5 rows and 6 columns. So you have to choose the size of the table, what size you want to, and just click there, just select it and leave it the mouse pointer. Automatically you can found your table is inserted. The another way you can go table and insert table options means in a table menu bar you will see the insert table option. So you can click it there. You will get this insert table option. And what is the shortcut of control plus F12? I am pressing here control plus F12, and look, I'm getting the option insert table option is automatically opened here. Second thing, I can click on this box. Look at this box, and now I can select it from here, and it's showing that 5 into 4, because the example I shown you in that I want number of rows is 9. So I have selected the 9 rows. It's showing that first number of columns, then number of rows. Look at this, it's showing here 5 into 9. So what is the meaning of 5? 5 is the number of columns and 9 is the number of rows. So I want 10 columns, 9 rows. So I simply click at there after selecting, and look at this, my table is inserted. My table is inserted here. Okay, so this way I can easily insert the table. The another option is that I'm pressing the Control Z, okay, and I'm clicking on this insert, and there is the more option. So I click at this. Whenever I click on the more option, I'll get the insert table option here. You will decide the name of the table, what name you want to give your table. It is not compulsory, but it's better if you give the name. Next, you have to decide the number of columns. I'm writing here 10. Next, you have to decide the number of rows. I'm writing here 9. You want heading like this, something heading rows are there means you want to put some header, but I don't want to put the header. Okay, this is the none style means no style is given. This is the default style. This is the academic style. This is the box list blue, box list green, and box list red, yellow, elegant. So there are different styles are there. You may choose the any style, which style you like most. Okay, so it's totally depend upon you. Later on, if you forget to choose at the time of the creation, you can do it later on also. And now you click on the insert, and it's going to insert the table which are having the 9 rows and 10 columns. Okay, so how many columns are there? This is the 10 columns. How many rows are there? This is the 9 rows are there. So this way you can easily insert your table in your LibreOffice document. Now, after inserting the table, it will create a simple table after inserting that. Now you have to go on the table properties. There is a table properties. How can you just select the table, move it here, go on the table menu, and inside in this you will find at the properties here. So open the properties and look at this. This is the table properties. So what is the purpose of the table properties? With the help of this, you can specify the spacing between, okay, you can specify the name, you can decide the width like this, you can see the alignment, so how the texts are going to align, how the contents are going to align. So you can do it like this, or you can make it manual. So we can change the alignment. This is the text flow. So these are the mostly people are not using. Allow the table to split across the page and columns, means if you are making your documents multiple pages and multiple columns, and if you make the tick on this, it means you are going to split your table. Here you can decide the width of the columns. Look at this. By default, all the columns is having the equal width, but suppose I want to change the width of the one column according to the our requirement. What is our requirement? My requirement is that I want to create this types of the table, this types of charts I want to make here. So accordingly, suppose I want to give some space to this column number 1 2 3 4 5 6. So sixth column I want to give some space. I'm going to increase it, and it will increase. So automatically the rest other one is going to decrease like this. Look at this, because this one is increased, so the right of the this column is automatically adjusted, because some sizes, because earlier it was 0.66, now it's become 0.72. So what happened with the column number 7? It's become 0.60, because the width of the page is fixed. So you can find the table sizes get increased here. Okay, so this way you can do the some changes. Again, I'm opening the properties here. So now move at this. This is the border property. You want to give some border, you don't want to give some border, you want to change the color of border. Okay, you want to shadow style also with your table, so you can use this. Okay, you can change the background of the cell, you can change the background of the row, cell, and table. Means I want to apply the some background, I'm going to change the color, or I can choose the bitmap design from here. I want this background. Okay, so I'm putting this. Look at this, table background is get changed. Okay, so this way you can change the background of the table. Again, I'm opening the properties, my cursor inside the table. One thing you have to open this, understand this. If your cursor is not inside the table and you are going on the table, look at this, the properties option is not highlighted here. You are not able to highlight the properties. You are only getting the insert table option. You are getting the insert rows above. This option is also not working. You are getting here delete. This is also not working. Select also not working, size also not working. So no one is option is working here, because nothing is selected accordingly. But I put the, if I put the my cursor inside the table, I will see the options here also. A table standard toolbar is appear. Okay, you can look at in the bottom. Okay, if I click somewhere else, this options is, look at this, only the format insert shape menus are appear here. Toolbar is appear, sorry, not menu, it's the toolbar is appear here. But whenever I put my cursor inside the table, I'm automatically getting the this table options are here. I'll tell you what is the use of these options. First we are going to understand it through this option. So now one is the table insert table, you all understand. What is the shortcut? Control plus F12. Now the insert is here. Suppose I'm writing here 1, I'm writing here 2, I'm writing here 3. Now my cursor is at in a row number 2, okay, in a serial number 2, and I want to insert one more row just above of row number 2. So what I have to do, go on the insert option and select the rows above. It's automatically inserted one blank row. Look at this, before the row number 2, means before the serial number 2. I have written here 2 so that you can recognize it. Okay, this is the row 2, serial number 2 is here. Okay, now I want to insert the one more row in between 2 and 3. So what is the option? I have a two option. Either I put my cursor in a serial number 2, or I put my cursor in a serial number 3. If I put my cursor in serial number 3, then I have to choose the option insert rows above. But if I put my cursor in the serial number 2, then I have to choose the option insert rows below. Okay, there is a one more option is there, insert rows only. So now whenever you write, whenever I click on this, it's going to it's open the insert rows dialog box, and now it is asking you how many rows you want to insert. I want to insert 2 rows. Now it's asking above selection, before selection, below selection, or above selection, means above or below. So I click on above. Look at this, two rows are inserted here. Two rows are inserted here. Now my cursor is just above the three. I'm going in the table. Again, I'm selecting the insert option. I'm clicking on the rows option, and now I'm asking below selection, and I'm giving here 4, 5. So what happened? 5 rows will be inserted. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows are inserted just there. Okay. If you want to delete, suppose I want to remove this rows, I don't want this rows more. So what I will do, go on the table, select the delete option, and now select the rows option. The all rows are get deleted. If I want to delete the any column, suppose I want to delete, suppose I'm writing here, look at this, I'm writing here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Okay, and now my cursor is at the cursor E row, column number E. This is my column number E. So I want to delete this column. So what I will do, go on the delete and delete the columns here. It's automatically deleted the columns. Okay, if you want to insert one more column, so again the same option is here. With the column there is an option column before, column after, and columns. Column before means, look at this, where I am at the cursor, I am at the column number F. This is the column number F, and now I'm going on the table option. Inside this insert, I'm choosing the column before, it's inserting the one column before that column. Again I'm going on this option. Now I'm choosing insert column after, it's inserting the another column after this column. So this way we can insert the column before and column after. Look at this. Is there any doubt anybody is having? You may ask your question if you are having any query and any doubt. Okay. The next is, what is the next? The next is that this is done, means column rows inserted and everything is done here. Now I'm going to show you how to delete the table, delete the column. So go on the delete, and if I select the column, look at this, where I am at this position. Look at this, in between D and F, there is a one column, that is the blank here. So I'm going on the delete table, delete option, and now I'm deleting the column. So that column is just deleted. If you want to delete the entire table, simply go on the delete and select the table. The whole table is get deleted from there. Okay. Is there any doubt anybody is having? No. So now move on this. Again, I'm going to insert the one more table, and this time, because I'm writing here time table. I'm writing here time table. Number of columns I want 10. Number of rows I want 9. So I'm writing this way, and this my table is inserted. But this time, look at this. The properties of the table is not looks like this. I want to make it some border here. So what I'm doing, I'm making the right click here. I'm making the right click on the table. Just anywhere, put your cursor anywhere, make a right click. Whenever you make the right click, you are getting the some option here. This option is related to the table. This option is related to the row inserting. This option is related to the deletion. This is for the size, row height, and column width. This is for the style. So now I'm selecting the style here, default style. Look at this, the style gets changed. Again, I'm making the right click here. Again, I'm moving on the style, and now I'm selecting the financial style. Look, the style gets changed. Pressing the Control Z, checking, getting the back. Okay, so this way we can do this. And another option is that, suppose I'm going to change this color of this, just simply go at this option, and you can select the table background, and look at this, background is gets changed. If I want to change the background of one cell only, select it, select the any background is there, that particular cell, where is the cursor, that cell background is get changed. What is the cell? Intersection of rows and columns are called cell. Okay, now here is the options of auto format style. You can select the format from here also. Okay, click on this and look at this name. No name. I don't want to give the any name here. Okay, and look at this, formatting gets changed. This is the auto format style. I press 2 times Control Z. Okay, border. If you want to border, I don't want to border around. I'm clicking on this. 1 minute. First, I have to select the table, and then I'm going on this and remove the border. So now no border is there. Now I'm selecting this cell only. My cursor is here only. I'm moving on the border, and now I'm selecting the border all around. Now my cursor is here. I'm selecting this. I want border only left and right. I'm selecting this. I'm just selecting means I'm keeping my cursor at that cell position. Now select this. I want top and bottom border only. Now I'm selecting, I'm putting my cursor at this position, going on this border, and now I want only top border. Now select, moving the cursor at the another cell. Now I'm selecting this left border. moving a cursor on the another cell and selecting the right border. So this way we can select the border. Sometimes we want left, sometimes we want right, sometimes we want left right all together, sometimes we want up, sometimes we want down, sometimes we want up and down all together, and sometimes we want whole side. Okay. Okay, now there is an option. We can choose the line style also. This is the line style. I want this line style only. Now I'm selecting this. I'm selecting all around. So look at this border styles. Okay, select this. Select go at here and now select the border style and look at this. The border style gets changed. First you have to insert the border and then you are able to change the border style. Now I'm selecting all. I'm moving on this table properties and I'm selecting the here default style, apply. Okay, so now this is the default style, and if it is not working in properly, I'm going to delete this table and I'm going to insert this table again. Why I'm going to waste my time this much? I'm selecting this and now I'm selecting this number of rows. 9 number of rows is the column is the 9 row, and we want this table. Okay, so my table is inserted here. Okay, so now you understand how can you insert the table, how can you insert the rows, how can you insert the columns, how can you delete the rows, how can you delete the columns. So these all things you will understand this. Okay, what is the meaning of the insert above, what is the meaning of the insert below, this you understand. Okay, so now I'm going to make this table. I want to create this timetable. So again we have to learn something more thing, and what is the more, just come here. So inserting rows, rows above, rows below, column left, column right, this you understand, rows above, below and column, this you understand. Deleting, I told you how to delete. Now the question is splitting and merging tables. What is the meaning of the split and what is the meaning of the merge? I'll show you this example again. What happened here, you can observe this. This is the one row. This is the one row, but it's having the 9 columns, but it's not looks like the 9 column here. 10 columns are here. It looks like the one column. Why it's happened? Because it's merged this all cell together. Look at here, lunch break is written here. It's not, this cell is not divided into several rows. It looks like the one row only, but actually it is 6 rows are here, but they all are merged together. So this is called merging. Sometimes we need to split. Sometimes we need to split. Now I'm showing you, I'm selecting this much cell and I want to merge it. I want to merge. So what I have to go on the table and look at this. This is the merge cell option. I just merge it. You can find out. Is there any doubt? You can ask you. Now I'm selecting this, making a right click here, and I'm getting the option here, merge cell, cell are get merged. Suppose here I'm at this position. I want to divide this box into 2 rows. I want to divide this box into 2 rows. What I will do, make a right click, going on the split cell, and now it asks me split cell into 2 horizontally. Look at this. Horizontally means I'm going to split, put the 2 rows here. Vertically means I'm going to click 2 columns here. So first I'm selecting the horizontally here. Okay, okay. Look at this. It's divided into 2 columns. Look at this. Getting my point? Again, I'm at this position, making a right click, going on the split cell, going in the split cell, and now I'm right clicking on the into equal proportions, and look at this, what happened, they are equally divided. Okay, again I'm moving on this position, making a control Z, selecting this, okay, making a right click and going on the split cell option, and this time I want vertically, I don't want horizontally, I want vertically. So look at this, what happened, 2 vertical columns are created here. So this is called a split. Okay, a split means a one cell is divided into multiple rows and columns. Okay, and merge means the cells, more than 2 cells are going to combine. 2 or more than 2 cells are going to combine. This is called merge cell. So is there any doubt anybody is having? No. Okay. So now I'm going to delete this table first. I'm going to delete this table first because I don't want this table now. Again, I'm going to insert a table. So move on the insert, select, move on the table and select, click on the insert table option. This is the my table. So I'm writing here timetable. I'm writing here timetable. Now, number of columns, 10, number of rows, 9, default style, default. I have selected this. Later on, I will decide the any other styles and I will fill it and I will change the line color and everything like this way. Okay, so my table is created here. Now the first task is, my first task is I'm going to merge this all cell. I'm going to merge this also. First, I'm going to change the background of the page. So I'm making a right click, going on the page style, Okay. Uh, yeah, it's started. Now I'm selecting the none here, applying this, so background gets changed, so that's it's a visible proper. In that background, I'm not able to visually look it properly, so that's why I change the background first. Now I'm selecting this. I'm selecting this, making a right click here, making a right click here, and I'm selecting the merge cell option. If you don't want to make the right click, you have another option also. You can find it. This option is here also, merge cell. This is the select table. This is the merge cell option. So I'm clicking on this cell merge here. Now I'm clicking on the alignment button. This is the alignment. So I align the center. What I have to write here? I have to write here timetable class 9. So I'm going to type here time. I'm going to make it bold. So I'm writing here time table class 9. This font is not looking good for me. I want to change the font style. So what I will do, go here, and now I'm selecting the font style here. I'm selecting Times New Roman is available. Yeah, it's available. So I'm selecting this font style here. Okay. So I've chosen the font style time. Okay, timetable. Still, I think there is some problem because E is appears something. There is some gap between the E and something like this. It might be some other problem. Okay. If I choose the Arial, then what happened? Yeah, still it's like this, but it is good. Okay, so I have written the here timetable. The first task is done. What I did, first I select these all cells, then I merge the cells, then I'll change the alignment of the cell by clicking on the center alignment, then I make it bold, then I change the type of the font, and then I start typing like this way. So this work done. What is this? This I have to type is here. Day period 1, 2, 3, 4, and this I have to type. Okay. So what I'm doing this, I'm going to write here DAY day oblique period. Okay, period. Now I'm writing here 1, 2, 3, 4, then lunch 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so period are written. These all things I want to make it bold. So what I'm doing, I'm selecting all, making it bold, and as well as I'm changing the alignment and making as center alignment. Okay, one more alignment is available with this. Look at this. What is this? Center vertically. Center vertically means these all are arranged in a vertical position. Look at this. Whenever we are talking with the table, there are 6 types of the alignment: left, right, left, center, right, and here is the top, bottom, and middle. This is called center, top, center, and bottom. Okay, so this is another alignment is there. Okay, next, this 2 line is done. What is the next target? The next target, we have to write down the time, and then we have to write down the 7:30 to 8:10, 8:10 to 8:50. So I'm going to type it here. I'm going to decrease the size of this so that I am able to view the whole screen together. Time 7:30 to 8:10. Automatically it's breaking. Now 8:10 to 8:50. Now 9. Why there is 10 minutes gap? Might be possible. They want to give the water break time. 9 to 9:40. Okay. 9:42, 12, 10:20, 10:20. Okay, then 10:22, 10:40. Okay, then 10:42, 11:20, then 11:22, 12. Okay, and then 7th and next pairs are not visible here, so I'm going to scroll it this side. Look at this. I'm going to make it a small here. Look at this, and then I'm going to scroll it. So what is the 7? 7 is 12:10. Again 10 minutes gap. After 2 periods, there is a 10 minutes gap. This is the water break time to 12:50. Okay, and then 12:50 to 1. 13:30 means 1:30. So early the class gets over. Now what I'm doing, I'm selecting this. I'm maximizing this. Now I'm selecting this because I want to make it bold, and I want to make it bold. So all together I'm selected and making that bold. If you want to change the alignment, you can change the alignment also. Okay, so this way I am changing the alignment here. Now this is the lunch time. This is the lunch time. So what I have to do, I have to merge this cell. So I'm clicking on merge this cell. And what I have to write here, I have to write here lunch break. What I have to write here, LUNCH, lunch LUNCH lunch, BREAK break, and I have to align, sorry, I have to align it vertically center position. So it's aligned. Now I want to make it bold. Okay, after making bold, what happened? This text is not arranged properly. So I have a one option. I can just change the width of the cell. Just put the mouse pointer on the boundary line of the cell and you will see an arrow up and down. It means you can increase upward, you can decrease, increase downward and decrease upward. And the same options with the column boundary. This is the column boundary. Whenever you move the mouse pointer, you can decrease the size of the column and you can increase the size of the column. So this way we can also change the size of the cell and column. This is called width adjustment and this is the manual adjustment. So you can do it manually also. Now what is my next task? My next task, I have to write day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. So what I'm doing here, I'm writing here day 1, okay, day 2, okay, day 3, okay, day 4, okay, day 5, okay, and day 6. I'm writing this day 1, day 2, day 3. Now I'm selecting this and I'm making it bold. I'm selecting and making it bold. So all I've done, only one thing is left, the border and background. I want to make some change here in a border and background. It means I have to select this table and then I have to go on the table properties. This is the auto format style. So move it here and now you can find it. Is there any style like this? No, I don't want this. Okay, I don't want this. I don't want this. No, this is not. I want something else and that option is not available here. So it means I have to do some on corrections like this. Okay, so how can we change it? I don't want the pattern. If I leave the pattern, it's showing this. Font, it's showing this. Okay, alignment is changing this. Borders, no borders. Number format, no number format. This is not looking good. So move on the academic. See this academic is also not looking fine. So I have to make it and I have to do the formatting by our own self. So default style is not available. So we want to do something another style. We can add our own style like this way here. My style. Okay, and click on OK, and now you can decide the everything by this way. You can select the table and that style will be apply on that table. So no problem, I'm going to select it, I'm going to select it and I'm going to fill this with a color I'm choosing here, fill color. Okay, sorry, it's a bordering color. I want to fill it, I want to fill it. So I'm choosing this, sorry, I have to select the table first. I have to select the table first, go at here and now choose the appropriate light color like this. I have selected, I think it is fine. No, it's a dark color. It looks like dark, something light color I have to choose. So I'm choosing this color. Okay, okay, fine. Now what I have to do, I'm selecting this and I'm going to change the boundary color. One boundary color, what I want white boundary color. Okay, so look at this, the boundary colors came like this. Now come at here and choose. There is some styles are there. The styles is something different. The header color is something dark here. The rest all alternative colors is get filled with the something light color here. So what I'm doing, I'm selecting this only. I'm going moving at this position and I'm choosing the dark color here. Okay. Now this color I have to make it lighter, more lighter. So what I'm doing, I'm selecting this color or suppose I'm selecting this color. It's something change, something change. So every alternate color I have to change it. Okay. Select this way and click at here and look. This way we can do this. Select this, look at this, only that row will be selected. Okay, that row only. Okay, select this and look at this and click this. So now our timetable is designed and created. Okay, so this way you can create your own timetable like this way. This is the today's activity work for you. Homework is already given. That homework is not contained in this box, so I will give this homework in the next time. Okay, so now you understand how can I split the table. Okay, splitting and merging I told you how to split the cell. How to split the cell? So something is left here. What is the left here? The left thing is the splitting a table. A splitting table I not taught you. I taught you how to split the cell. I already told you how to merge the cell. Okay. So this is for today class. In the next class, we are going to discuss about the again table. But remember that in the next class, we are going to talk about how to split the table, how to merge the two tables, how to delete. I have already told you how to copy a table, how to move a table, and then there is a practice. This timetable you have to make it. That's already I told you. And if we have time, we will learn about printing a document also. How we can go to print a document. Okay. So now I'm going to stop the sharing. Do you have any doubts? You may ask your doubt. If you have any query,